Alderman Johnson,
Here.
Alderman Montoya.
Here.
Alderman Ruthenberg,
Here.
Alderman Fairwell. Alderman McGee,
Here.
Alderman Carr. Here. Alderman Roll.
Here.
6 present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Presentation of general proceedings. We need a motion to approve the city council minutes from September 9th, 2025. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman McGee, second by Alderman Johnson. Any question? Clerk will do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson,
Aye.
Alderman Montoya,
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg,
Aye.
Alderman McGee,
Aye.
Alderman Carr. Aye. Alderman Roll.
Aye.
6 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you. This meeting is unusual. We have a regular public comment section, and then we have 2 public hearings embedded inside the agenda. So I'm going to open up the regular public comment section for anything that has anything to do with, nothing to do with water infrastructure or bonds. This would be the time to speak. So I'm going to read a little paragraph, but if you're going to talk about anything that's not, has to do with the bonding, this would be the time to speak. So as a reminder, the public comment period is not time for dialogue. The purpose of the public comment period is for the mayor and aldermen of the city to receive input from their community. It is in fact a one-way communication to the city council. The city's administration and department heads are available for discussions after the meeting. Public comment.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rachel Roscoe. I live in Blue Island, 11967 South Longwood. And I'm here with the rest of my group, watch group number 37. Okay, I have a letter that I want to present. Okay, attention Mayor Fred Bellato, City Council, and city officials and state rep. We are the Elder Neighborhood Watch Group number 37 in the city of Blue Island. We are retiring our watch group number 37 and our mission. As a watch group number 37, we are retiring our number and we are not giving anyone permission to represent us or our numbers. We have always based the watch group on trust and support from volunteers and city officials. We have no heart for personal gain at the expense of others. We have always tried to keep open, positive communication so we could improve our community. We need new missions and new watch groups in our area. There are a number of issues and opportunities in our area. Our area has different groups that are interested in starting watch groups. We are the original neighborhood watch group number 37. We are in our 70s to 80s. We spend a lot of our personal time, money, and even years working on the watch group number 37. We are tired. It is time for a new watch group and a new mission. We want to salute and thank former Alderman Nancy Thompson as an elected official and captain. She worked with the neighborhood watch group number 37. She always stepped up to the plate. Her word was her honor. If she said she was going to do something, she did. We salute Rita Humble. She was a silent party from the beginning of the year 2000. Rita has always been with us, but silent. We thank city and state officials and our families who supported us on our journey. Watch group number 37, we retired. So I have a copy. Could you get this to Leanne, please? Yes. I want to officially retire watch group number 37 to be put in the city records that we are retired. It's something.
Good. You still have everyone. I'm Nancy Thompson, captain of this 37 Neighborhood Watch Group. And I want to thank our mayor, Bellato. I was along with him. want to congratulate you on the work that you have done thus far, Mayor, and to the city council. I'm getting older now, and I hope that my legacy, that I helped the people in my community. That was the reason that I was elected alderman, and I gave it my all during those years. And I want to thank everyone who helped this block club to be successful. Every one of you have been so generous to us and supported us through the years. I want to thank each and every one of you, and good luck to you and everything that you do thus far. Thank you so much.
Mayor, I have one thing to say to you. And that's, you're young, you're smart, and I expect big things from you. And I'll be watching. Ray, can we still be in your parade?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to also give these flowers to my daughter. She's another person, a silent partner, but she helped us with all our typing and stuff. I want to thank everybody, and I appreciate everything that everyone has done while watching.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So that we got bills on the wheel.
Good evening, city council members, your honor, and, pleased to see other Hispanics here. I was born and raised in Glen, I grew up in Gypsy Town. How many people know where Gypsy Town is? Back in the day, the only Hispanics, Glen, were either from Gypsy Town or Irving Street. Now, there's a lot of Hispanics, hopefully they could do this here, city. Like I said, I was Hispanics, I live at 134-27 Bullseye Street. And just like Nancy Thompson, I'm glad she got recognized. I'm concerned, person about my ward, and, a couple things like I mentioned, that business at the end of the business centers, or that scrap dealer, there's a lot of dust from there, coming down, especially if it's going, coming, north more or less. And not only that, sometimes we have some trucks coming down on Mozart Street, because that Mozart Street is just a weight limit out, can't do that. Then too, you notice, at the end of the block at 7:30, 8 o'clock, there's a bunch of school kids, ready to pick up, buses. And there's trucks, well, matter of fact, a couple weeks ago, I was ready to turn, when I was at the end of Mozart, I wanted to turn west on 135th Street, and these trucks make a wide turn. The good thing I spotted because I hit the brakes. So, I know these people gotta be cautious of the kids there, they're the kids that are here, more or less. And like I said, I understand that, we need revenue for the business so forth, but. I was thinking possibly that business could, because they got all kinds of scrap metal. They could throw water on top of it, because it's too much stuff's coming down the street. My car's full of dust, so forth. And like I said, I just like to mention that. And I mentioned to my people, my ward, you come here and talk to me. I don't want the city council to give me a dirty look. No, I don't mind coming here. But like I said, thank you for listening to me, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is George Frederick. Today we'd like to talk about fair treatment of union members that is going on in the school district. I've been in Blue Island for so
Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to figure all this out. Give me a second.
Okay.
My.
What?
Okay, fine. I don't need it. I can talk loud.
All right. You want to just turn it off and talk about it?
I can talk about it. So I've been custodian for 8 years. Within 8 years, I've noticed a lack of respect for my coworkers and me. Morale is down. We are overworked and overpaid. We work hard to keep our schools clean, but it's hard to do when our jobs are being short-staffed. The safety of our children should be Blue Island's top priority, so we do not have disease outbreaks like the most recent hand, foot, and mouth disease outbreak. We'd like our jobs respected, and we also respect our children. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Ernesto Esparza. I am a resident of Blue Island for the past 54 years. I was employed at the district for 18 years. In those 18 years of me working, the last 3 years of the administration, no, not just me, but everybody else, treated us bad. Just a couple examples, they wrote me up several times for what I believe to be retaliation because I wore my own personal protective equipment. They wouldn't give me any personal protective equipment. So I had to purchase it. When I did purchase it, they told me to take it off. And I refused for my safety. And so they kept on writing me up for other personal protective equipment that they would not give us. I continued to be written up with other incidents regarding PPE. I fought to keep my job with the district with help of my union, but ultimately I was let go. I stand here with my union members in support. In the past year, I think 10 or more have been terminated without just cause. And there are multiple arbitrations and lawsuits that have been filed. Thank you.
Buenas noches, mi nombre es Ernestina Manrique. Estoy trabajando para el distrito 130 por 10 años. Este es el mes de los hispanos y me siento orgullosa de ser hispana. Más del 50% de la población en Blue Island son hispanos, por lo tanto merecemos el respeto en nuestro lugar de trabajo y comunidad. No es justo que se nos niegue hablar español. No es justo que se nos discrimine por ser hispanos. Tenemos que crear una comunidad segura para nuestros estudiantes, nuestros hijos y todos los trabajadores de esta comunidad. Gracias.
Hello, my name is Ernestina. I have been a custodian here at Blue Island for over 10 years. This month is Hispanic Heritage Month, and I am a proud Hispanic. More than 50% of the population in Blue Island is Hispanic. Therefore, we deserve to be respected in our workplace and community. It is not right that we are denied the ability to speak Spanish. It is not right that we are discriminated against for being Hispanic, and we must create a safe community for our students, for our children, and for all Blue Island workers. Thank you.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Patricia Rivera y soy consejera para la escuela de Blue Island por más de 13 años. Yo trabajo muy duro todos los días para mantener nuestra comunidad limpia y segura para nuestros niños. Sin embargo, me han faltado el respeto como trabajadora y como hispana. No puedo hablar español en mi lugar de trabajo, así no me puedo defender cuando mis derechos sean violados. Muchos de los que viven aquí en Blue Island somos hispanos. Como no vamos a hablar español, necesitamos que se respete nuestro trabajo y nuestra propia comunidad. Todos merecemos un trabajo digno, libre de discriminaciones. Gracias.
Hello, my name is Patricia. I have been a custodian for Blue Island for over 13 years. I work very hard every day to keep our community clean and safe for our children. However, I haven't been respected as a worker and as a Hispanic. I can't speak Spanish in my workplace, meaning I can't defend myself when my rights are being violated. Many of the people who live in Blue Island are Hispanic. How could we not speak Spanish? We need to be respected in our workplaces and in our community. We all deserve dignity and respect, as well as a workplace free of discrimination. Thank you.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es María Corona. Trabajé 19 años para el distrito 130. El mes pasado fui despedida por razones totalmente injustificadas, al igual que otros de mis compañeros. Siempre di lo mejor de mí para los niños del distrito 130 y siempre lo hice con gusto. Pero los últimos 3 años para mí fueron muy difíciles, empezando con la directora Mayorga, que me gritó y me faltó el respeto frente a varios compañeros. Después me empezaron a querer dar las disciplinas por cualquier cosa. Fue acoso tras acoso. Lo más grave es el racismo que recibimos por los gerentes. Hoy estoy aquí pidiendo que se nos haga justicia. Gracias.
Good afternoon. My name is Maria Corona. I worked at District 130 for 19 years. Last month, I was fired for completely unjustifiable reasons. Like my other colleagues, I have given my best to treat the children of District 130, and I always did it with lots of love. However, the last 3 years have been very difficult for me, starting with Principal Mayorga, who yelled at me and disrespected me in front of several colleagues. Then they started trying to discipline us for any reason. It was harassment after harassment. The most serious thing is the discrimination we suffer from the management. Today, that is why today I am here to ask you guys for justice.
Good evening, Council, Mr. Mayor. My name is Shay Marshall. I am the Director for Schools and Municipalities Division at Local 73, and I represent the good workers at Blue Island or Cook County School District 130. What you've heard tonight is a litany of issues that we encounter on a routine basis at this school district from this administration led by Colleen McKay. We constantly run into issues where individuals in the administration, for example, Carrie Tisch, indicate or tell point blank to the members, they are not allowed to speak in Spanish. They are not allowed to have interpreters present. Union reps, including myself, have been told by them, we are not allowed to speak in their disciplinary hearings or in their grievance hearings. We are the representative for them, and we've been told that we are not allowed to speak. It is no different than an attorney not being allowed to speak for whoever it is that they are defending in court. These people have been unjustly and unfairly treated, terminated, left and right. We've been trying to bargain with the school district for months. We've had 4 sessions scheduled. They've canceled 2 of them out of nowhere. We found out today that they've had money to hire a public relations firm as opposed to putting that money to where it needs to go, which is back into the student population, back into their workforce to protect them, to take care of them, to make sure that these are good, fair paying, quality jobs that stay here in Blue Island. This impacts constituents in every one of your wards in this town. Whether you have kids in the district, whether you have grandkids in the district, the people next door, the people on your street, the people in your neighborhood. This is money that they are just not giving to folks, that they're not taking care of folks. They constantly complain that they don't have enough staff, that they can't hire folks. But then they push people out the door without just cause on trumped up charges. And then they hire a PR firm to tell people, oh, all these claims aren't true. They're definitively true. I have experienced them myself. They have refused a proposal from us to train these folks for lockdowns and active shooters. You don't want these people getting in the way if one of those things is going on. You want to make sure that these folks are safe the same way that you would want your community and your children to be safe in that situation. They're not trained for this. That impacts all of you. We ask, please, get involved in this fight. Some of you already have, and we appreciate that. But we need more of you. This is your town. These are your people. These people that sit here, make sure your kids, your grandkids, your communities are safe. Many of you know these folks. I've seen you come up and say hello. And we appreciate that. We appreciate that you know our folks and that you come say hello. But they need you now more than ever. Colleen McKay, the superintendent, is problematic, to say the least. Harry Tisch, also problematic. Many of the things that you heard, complained from these folks, came from those two people. This is an issue that needs to be resolved. And you're the elected body here. We are asking you, please get involved and help these good people. Thank you and have a good night.
Thank you.
I'm Maria Martinez. I work at District 130 for 4 years. I'm a resident of Blue Island. I have kids at District 130. They've been racist to everybody, African Americans, any color of the people, they've been racist. They don't want to give us a raise. Dr. McKay said that our job is easy. I will gladly tell Dr. McKay to step down and do our job for at least a week and see if it's easy. We don't talk to toilets to tell us how to clean a toilet. We don't need to talk to nobody to do our job. We try to do it safe. We try to do it like keep our kids healthy, they don't get sick, but we are tired of doing extra work and we're not getting paid enough to take care of our students. If you guys investigate, there's a lot of people in workers' comp, and I'm one of them because we are short-staffed, we are getting hurt. They prefer us to get hurt and pay whatever we have to get surgery and anything else than hire people. I could put you an example today. I was at Veterans. They expect me to do a whole section in 2 hours. I work from 6 to 3 and they expected me to clean a whole section that one person could do it like under normal hours in 2 hours. So I beg you, I have kids, I work at this district, I'm a resident of Blue Island, please try to do something to help us. We do it for our kids and to be everybody safe. Thank you so much.
Any other public comment? Any other public comment? Need a motion to recess the regular meeting? Motion by Alderman McGee, is there a second? Alderman Johnson, all in favor? Any opposed? Recessed. Going right back into now public hearing number 1. Public hearing number 1 is proposed issuance of general obligation limited tax bonds not to exceed $1.7 million pursuant to 15.01 of the Illinois Local Government Debt Reform Act. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson,
Here.
Alderman Montoya.
Here.
Alderman Ruthenberg,
Here.
Alderman Fairwell. Alderman McGee,
Here.
Alderman Carr,
Here.
Alderman Roll.
Here.
6 present, Your Honor.
Forum. Is there any public comment regarding these issuance of bonds for water infrastructure? Is there any public comment for issuing these bonds for water infrastructure? Not, I need a motion to adjourn the first public hearing. Motion by Alderman Carr, is there a second? Alderman Montoya, all in favor, say aye. Any opposed? First public hearing adjourned. Need a motion to open the second public hearing. Same thing, water infrastructure, general obligation limit tax bonds not to exceed 10 million pursuant to section 50.01 of the Illinois Local Government Debt Reform. Is there a motion? Alderman McGee, second by Alderman Johnson. Meeting. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Here.
Alderman Fairwell. Alderman McGee.
Here.
Alderman Carr. Here. Alderman Roll.
Here.
Six present, Your Honor.
We have a quorum. Is there any public comment regarding to the issuance of $10 million in water infrastructure general obligation limited tax bonds? Is there any public comment? Is there any public comment? If not, I need a motion to adjourn the second public hearing. Motion by Alderman Montoya, is there a second? Alderman Carr, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Now we need a motion to reconvene the regular meeting. Is there a motion to reconvene the regular meeting? Alderman Johnson, seconded by Alderman McGee. All in favor, say aye. It's the Constitution Week proclamation. Whereas it is a privilege and duty of the American people to commemorate September 17, 2025 as the 238th anniversary of the drafting of the Constitution of the United States of America with appropriate ceremonies and articles. Whereas Public Law 915 guarantees the issuing of a proclamation each year by the President of the United States of America, designating September 17th through September 23rd as Constitution Week. Therefore, I, Fred Bellato, by virtue of authority vested in me as mayor of the city of Blue Island, do hereby proclaim the week September 17th through September 23rd as Constitution Week, and urge all citizens to study the Constitution and reflect on the privilege of being an American citizen with all the rights and responsibilities that privilege involves. Is there a motion to put that into the minutes? Motion by Alderman Carr, second by Alderman McGee. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Regular motions. Motion for approval of payroll dated September 12, 2025, amount of $478,477.74. Is there a motion? Alderman Ruthenberg, second by Alderman Carr on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Six ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you. B, a motion to approve accounts payable dated September 24th, 2025, amount of $701,771.52. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman McGee, is there a second? Alderman Ruthenberg on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Seven ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries.
Or six ayes, I'm sorry.
C, resolution for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, approving and authorizing the execution of professional service agreements by and between the city to North Software LLC for the licensing and maintenance of the police department software equipment. So motion. First by Alderman McGee, second by Alderman Carr on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman McGee. Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Six ayes, Your Honor.
Carries. Under D, a resolution for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, authorizing and approving a proposal to relate general liability insurance coverage for the city of Blue Island with RT Specialty LLC Admiral Insurance Company. This is just a renewal for the CalSag Trail liability insurance. Is there a motion? Alderman Johnson, seconded by Alderman McGee. On the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Six ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Under E, resolution for the city of Blue Island, County, Illinois, authorizing and approving financial commitment if we're awarded Safe Routes to School grant program to the Illinois Department of Transportation. So motion, Alderman McGee, second by Alderman Johnson on the question. On the question, Alderman Roll.
Just really a comment on this and the next MOU. How pleased I am to see this as a sign of cooperation between the city and District 130. For too long, that channel was quiet. So I'm just very glad to see the city work with the district for the betterment of both.
Any other comments? Yep.
Just a question.
Yep.
So this coverage is for like all school districts, right? That's in the boundaries of Blue Island.
all schools on state roads.
State roads, okay.
And then, of course, we cover, Eisenhower's PA.
I might forget one, but Eisenhower, veterans, Whittier, Lincoln, Paul Revere. I forget. All the state road schools or 123rd, in this case, county roads. So I think I got it. Lincoln, yeah, this is the road, Whittier, veterans, Paul Revere, Eisenhower. Per by district of Whittier, on both sides street and the S2 sides were the state road. All right, so roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
6 ayes, your honor.
Carries. Resolution for the city of Blue Island, County, Illinois, approving and authorizing execution of intergovernmental agreement by and between the city, Cook County School District 130, related to standard response protocols for the city, fire, and police departments. Is there a motion? Alderman Johnson, second by Alderman Roll on the question. Alderman.
Just quick question, is this something that we have not had in the past?
No, we have not. We've had one with 218 for my tenure here, but 130, as Alderman Roll said, there wasn't good communication prior.
Okay.
Retired Chief VAR, myself, been talking about this since the start.
Thank you.
And interim Chief Slattery has been in constant communication with FAR 130 working hours. And Haywood from Fire Department. Other comments, questions? If not, any roll call?
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
6 ayes, your honor.
Carries. Under G, a resolution for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, approving a professional service agreement with Para Property Registry. I believe some changes were made. Is there a motion? Alderman McGee, second by Alderman Montoya on the question. Alderman McGee.
Okay, so with Para, I don't believe that we're gonna be getting the level of services that the city additional call them. They don't actually call these the foreclosures, but verify the Para. So being that there are alternatives out there, I would like to revisit this in about maybe 6 months or so that we can see how effective it is. Other than that, since this agenda item and the next kind of go hand in hand, I would like to include some verbiage on the next action item, which raising the next one.
And I know I've talked to the Alderman, we're a month with this company, so we can revisit. In the meantime, at least we get something going.
But it is just, we have to notify them 60 days.
Okay. Any other questions? Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
No.
Was it no?
No.
5 yes.
Series for H, an ordinance, of the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, creating section 150.170 of chapter 150, city code entitled Registration of Foreclosed Mortgage Property. The motion, Alderman McGee, second by Alderman Ruthenberg on the question. Alderman McGee.
So on this one, I would like to have subsection 150.173 amended to include usage of this registry to be strictly prohibited for personal use.
Any opposition? Not, we can include that. Thank you. Any other comments or additions? Clerk, make a roll call as amended.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya. Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Would like to abstain.
5 yes.
Motion carries. I, resolution for the city of Blue Island, County, Illinois, waiving That's bidding and authorizing approval of an agreement by and between the city and Elios related to building improvements and repairs. As discussed at the last meeting, 13357 Old Westford Ave. Is there a motion? Alderman Montoya, second by Alderman Johnson on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson,
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
Six ayes, Your Honor. Yes.
Carries. J. City and our elected officials put a lot of time into this. Tom, did you want to talk about it before I ask for a moment?
Sure, real quick. Just because this is about 18 months worth of work here, at least that. So this is what we believe is, the final agreement for the ground lease with Omnitrax, and the premises of 119th and Division Street. So just as a quick history of this, I know the council, you've heard about this a couple of times now, we talked about it in the last executive. And I want to go into a couple of points that we talked about in that executive, but just as a quick history, this is approximately 90 acres of brownfield, 119th and Division. Going all the way back in the history of the city that the mayor can tell you about better than I can. There were two large brownfields that were essentially undevelopable in the city's history. One became the golf course, which I know I'm a fan of. I think a lot of people are here too. But obviously we didn't need another golf course, and this property has sat essentially economically dead for several decades now. So, and the main reason is that you can't traditionally build on it. So as we've heard kind of pitches over this administration's time here about what the space could potentially be, the idea always died essentially on that you can't really fill her into the ground there. But Omnitrax came along, they were very persistent, their representatives here, several are here today with us. That they could utilize the land for outdoor storage to support their rail industry. Right, so that's what they intend to do on it. So before you is what we think is a good agreement for the city. It outlines essentially a 40-year agreement, as we discussed, a 40-year lease from the city to Omnitrax. The terms of the lease would include, after a period of time, 18-month period of time, to develop and set up. Would include a baseline payment of $200,000 a year to the city that has the potential to grow based on revenues. So the better the business does, the better the city will do in terms of what we recoup. It will be in control of its full lease, so it'll be in control of the company to develop the property. We have several provisions in here on the security of the property, the types of materials and things that we would be allowed to store on the property. Well, the city does keep hands on the steering wheel here, both in terms of our permitting process and in terms of the terms of the lease that give us rights of refusal on things we might not want. So through a lot of exploration, this is a big company that does business with a lot of name brands. So if one doesn't work, there are other opportunities available. So that gives us some ability. A couple things. Alderman Fairwell's not here, but he had specifically requested, he was leaning on some of his knowledge of this industry. Some language in here in regards to jurisdiction. Should we be somewhere down the road, this council, this mayor, or future council and mayor, should we be in dispute? Those disputes are handled in the Cook County court system because there are jurisdictions in relation to the federal rail system. Alderman Fairwell was actually helpful in pointing that out to us. So we did come up with language that both sides agreed with on that. Alderman McGee had asked specifically about wanting to make sure that not just odor concerns were specifically spelled out and where the city could put the hand up, as it were, but then also noise concerns as well. So if you look at page 17, section 13.4, that's where that has been addressed. All right, and so we've added that where it did say unpleasant odors, unpleasant noises and odors. So language was added on that. Okay. So those were kind of some of the sanding down of the agreement that we've been working on over the past several weeks. Towards the back here, you'll see a map of the actual outline of the property. It does encompass a good chunk of that. There are some existing tenants on there, but the company is working. The city has a couple leases with these tenants as short-term leases, as we were working through some of these matters. Gallagher Construction, partner with the city on several things like that. But Omnitrax has been very able with working with the existing leases, making sure that the businesses that are there that we have relationships with are going to be, given good opportunity, taken care of, et cetera. So we think it's a good opportunity. If you have any specific questions about it or what specific questions of the company, they're here to speak to as well. So that's our 2 cents on
Any questions, or should I call for a motion? Call for a motion? Oh, we have, right. Alderman Roll, for a second. Alderman Montoya, on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson,
Aye.
Montoya, Alderman Ruthenberg,
Aye.
Alderman McGee,
Aye.
Alderman Carr,
Aye.
Alderman Roll.
Aye.
6 ayes, your honor.
Motion carries. Under mayor's announcements, I'm gonna be very vague, this one at least, but more detailed for the next few meetings. Just to remind the city council, as of July first, we do not have any agreement with Illinois Department of Transportation in regards to maintaining their state roads, because of existing litigation and disputes on language they want us. I don't have to explain it too in detail here, they want us to indemnify them and all that. So we do not have any agreement with them, so they have recently started patching holes on their streets. But I've asked for a meeting with their district leader, out of, the Elsik yard. I want them to be very, very, sure that they know about snow plowing their streets. They've been said they know about it, but I want stuff in writing. I want a paper trail for the city, emails so often between Mike Schroeder and their yard. Because I think our staff does a great job plowing. And I think our constituents have a high standard of plowed streets in case of a snowstorm. And now that we're not plowing Western Avenue and 127th because the state is going to plow their own roads.
And Vermont.
And Vermont and Broadway and Wyerton and Kedzie and Ashland. And I'm sure I'm forgetting one in there somewhere. We want the public to understand that the city does not own those roads, and we'll be putting some social media stuff out there, stuff in the water bill in the coming months, contact information for issues with the roads. But we do not own those roads and we don't have jurisdiction of those roads. So it's an ongoing negotiation with them, but as of right now, we do not have an agreement. So I'll put that on the record, and I will continue putting that on the record in the next few meetings. That's all I have under mayor's comments. City clerk.
It's fall season. October 2nd is Kaboom. Blue Island Park District received a grant and needs your help. Please call the Blue Island Park District or go up to my office and sign up. I need your help October 2nd for our Kaboom. They're redoing the Stans Park. Stans Park, that's a park that's a little before you go over the bridge to go towards Cal Park. Scarecrow time, residents, businesses, aldermen, welcome, please sign up for the Scarecrow. Halloween, October 19th at Memorial Park is Family Fun Day. It's doggy costume party, food trucks, vendors. Check out the Blue Island Park District website, Facebook page, they have probably more information. Let's not forget Trunk or Treat, October 25th. Please sign up with Blue Island Park District for anyone that would like to participate in everyone's favorite fall activity. Day of the Dead is November 1st. Please save the date. If you'd like to be a vendor, if you would like to be make an altar, or just save the date. We have a lot of new activities happening. This week is the city officials recognize all our employees. We might not tell you enough, but we do appreciate you. That's all I have.
You. No, the city treasurer has an announcement regarding Eisenhower, trying to find the same post here, okay?
So I just wanted to remind everyone that Friday, October 17th, is the 75th anniversary celebration for all DDE alumni. So if you could join us at Eisenhower, they will be having a tent, a welcoming tent, and some other things at the football game. Also, I would like to say thank you to the District 130 union employees for coming and sharing tonight. And I also would like to say welcome to the Eisenhower students that I see in the audience. It's great to see your faces.
City attorney?
Nothing.
We do have a brief executive. City administration? No? Aldermanic announcements? Alderman Roll.
Yeah, just a couple of things, please. The first on these, the hearings we've just had for the bonds, representing some $12 million in lending, which we would pay a couple $1 million for the privilege to do. I appreciate we have some analysis here. I mean, this is what we call flood factory consulting without a basis of comparison, right? Without an ability to say this plan before us compared with, say, a longer timeline, or using our own revenues versus maybe going to referendum. There's no way of saying that this is the best option for the city. So that is my concern. with regard to authorizing this plan that's before us. The other subject is flock cameras. I know that's a favorite of mine. The evidence is just coming in increasingly as to the liability for cities to use these cameras absent sufficient policy oversight, which is us. So I'm going to once again strongly recommend that we shut those cameras down immediately until we can assess what our liability is. Thank you.
Thank you. Alderman, any other, Alderman Carr?
Thank you, Mayor. We're in the middle of National Hispanic Heritage Month. A time meant to honor the history, the culture, and the contributions of Hispanic and Latino people. And it is heartbreaking to see many of our Hispanic neighbors living in fear. These are families, workers, and community members who enrich our neighborhood every single day. To treat them as anything less than valued and essential members of our community is unjust. I urge the people of Blue Island to stand in solidarity with their Hispanic neighbors. Thank you.
Thank you. Alderman Johnson, then Alderman Gates.
Yes, I wanna, thank Watch Group 37 for, and Nancy Thomas, Ms. Roscoe, Ms. Humble, and everybody who contribute. Because it actually poured over into my community as well. And we, started our own community watch group, which it helps everybody, you know, from one board to the next. So I definitely want to thank them for that. Next, I want to thank the police department for what they're doing for the residents of Blue Island. In the case that when I stopped an individual, they did everything they could to help that family out. So I appreciate the police department stepping in and doing what they could. That's it.
Thank you. Alderman McGee.
So for the custodial staff, you know, my heart goes out to you, you know, and these are trying times, and for you not to even be able to speak Spanish, you know, like that hits all, you know, so I hope we get a swift resolution for this, for you guys, and I appreciate you guys coming together and standing up for yourselves.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
My neighborhood watch group, number 37, you guys have been pillars in the community. Ms. Thompson, I have like nothing but like honor and respect for you. You are like the shoes that I have to fill, you know, like they're big shoes and I'm trying to fill them. You stand up for our neighborhood all the time. Same with Rachel and everybody that was part of the watch group. So I really appreciate that. And, you know, it's been a model for everything and just the love and that you guys have given back to the community. It's really appreciated.
Either Alderman? Not, we need a motion to adjourn to executive session. Alderman Rawls, or seconded by Alderman Carr. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Yeah.
Need a motion to reconvene?
I give you a vote.
Carr, second by
Johnson.
Alderman Johnson, all in favor?
Aye.
Executive, we talked about real estate transactions involving the sector. Motion to adjourn. Alderman Johnson, Alderman Carr, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Next meeting is October 14th.